Helene, the Sturgis Police Chief and Meade County Sheriff both agree something needs to be done to prevent mass shootings in schools. And while they seem to be on board with Representative Craig's proposal, they're not 100% convinced that it will work. Sturgis Police Chief Jim Bush knows a lot about guns. Bush says having guns in schools isn't the ideal situation.
I don't think there needs to be an extensive amount of people carrying guns in the school.
But says in the right hands, they could prevent a mass shooting in South Dakota schools.
I think it has a place.
Chief Bush says as long as teachers undergo proper training to carry concealed weapons, the measure proposed by State Representative Scott Craig could work.
I think that if it's a very tight selection process and it's only those people in the schools who wish to do that type of thing, and there's extensive training and background checks on those folks, yeah, I think it probably has some merit.
Meade County Sheriff Ron Merwin agrees, although he's mindful about guns winding up in the wrong hands.
I think there's going to be some safety concerns. There could be some problems, but if there's rules put in place, you know, the guns aren't necessarily the problem. The way they're being used is the problem.
Merwin says too much discussion is being placed on the tools rather than the underlying issue.
The problem to me is the mental illness. The problem to me is the instability of people.
Whether Representative Craig's proposal comes to fruition will be up to state legislators in January. But Chief Bush says he can envision the law coming to life in Sturgis schools.
I think there might be some school officials who would be willing to take on this type of a thing.
In Sturgis, Taisha Walker, Dakota Territory News. We reached out to other law enforcement officers in western South Dakota to get their take on the proposal. Most of them told us that they felt that this piece of legislation was premature and they still need time to process what happened in a Newtown, Connecticut school just a short time ago. Helene?